Hello, guys. It's a beautiful day, and I'm here. I'm in the studio, and I'm working. So today and for the next, 2 to 3 days, I want us to go through this section together. It's a live worship. It's a live worship section. So we're going to be mixing it together, and as God gives us grace, we're going to, try and blend one or two stuffs together. Yeah. So, first thing first is let's load up the track. I already have it selected here. It's 32 channel track, but I don't think I tried to listen to them. I don't think everything is what we need. So, it's building up preview. Okay. It's building preview. It's building preview. So, let me forward this part quickly.
Forever I will sing.
Okay. So, we are up. We are up, we are up, we are up, and we are active. So the first thing I want to do is organize my track. I like to organize my tracks first before I even start anything. So that's the first tip of the day, organize your tracks. So
Forever I will sing of the mercies of the Lord. I will sing.
this should be the lead.
Yes, Lord.
Yep.
Of the mercies of the Lord.
This is the lead.
Forever I will
Triple
sing
lead MIC
of the mercies
or lead vox,
of
whichever one you prefer. I think this should be the second lead. Uh-huh.
You are! You are! You are!
There's a lot of bleed in these microphones, but we'll try and see where we get to. So lead MIC2. So there are two different voices, two different persons, and we are going to try to see how to make it work better. So I have a channel label here. So I know which track is which. So I'm looking for audio one. Audio one is kick in, audio two is kick out, audio three is snail top. So let's play and see. That's the kick in, this is the kick out. Kick in, kick out. Oh, I wrote both of them. What's wrong with me? So let me select this one. Copy, delete, enter. Okay, paste. So this nail top. I like this snail. Snail bottom. Snail bot. Play, brother. So this tom one. Tom one. And here we have tom two. Tom two. So guys, there's a video I made previously on how to trigger drums without having to buy any expensive plugin, and best way to do it in Studio One. I'm going to be doing that today, like from scratch today again, so we can have a better understanding of how it works and how you can apply it anywhere. I don't know for other doors, but I can do this through Studio One and Logic. But mainly, I learned these particular techniques using Studio One, not Logic. I just took the same idea to Logic. Studio One is like my baby. I love Studio One. The interface is very easy. She's beautiful, and she is my favorite color. Why do I keep calling Studio One she? Forgive me. Studio One has my two favorite colors here. So it is actually black and blue. So and I love black and blue. So that means Studio One is my favorite door. Uh, Not like I'm saying it's the best of the best. It actually is the best of the best. So you can drag me online if you want to. I don't care. I'm just saying that though. But I love Studio One. Yeah, it's not the door that matters. It's the person behind the door that matters. The engineer or whatever you call it that is behind the door. Symbols that matters. You can do great things with any door of your choice. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. So I. It doesn't have to be. Okay, let me finish. Let me leave this. That it doesn't have to be like a door recommended. If you want to use any door of your choice, any door you find easy, like for me, what I did during my own time was when I was starting off. I didn't have anybody who actually all I had was just me and a computer. Yeah, so nobody told me this is the best door, that is not the best door, use this door and not this door. What I did for myself was this. I started searching on audio workstations here. I started with FL Mobile that time. So FL Mobile. Then when I got my laptop, I switched into FL Studio trial version for my system. Then I was just trying out stuff. I noticed I could create a lot of stuff with FL Studio, but my creativity was limited. I couldn't do much with FL Studio. I was always hitting a roadblock. So I was looking for how to, get my workflow a little bit easy. And everybody was just recommending Cubase. Go use Cubase. You can make your beat with FL Studio, but you can do other stuff for Cubase. Try Cubase and no, try Cubase, try Cubase. And then I downloaded Cubase to use the trial version, and pooh, I didn't understand the thing that was in Cubase. I I felt like okay, maybe it's because it's a trial version. Then I met my friend. He gave me a crack version of the Cubase, and I still couldn't do anything with the Cubase. Then someone now told me, "What have I tried Studio One?" I'm like, "No, not yet." He was like, "Try Studio One. Studio One is nice." And I'm like, "Okay." So I got Studio One Prime, and I used Studio One Prime, and I'm like, this is cool. This is okay." Then I opted for the professional. It took me time to save the money and all, but I did. I got it, and I started. And since then, Studio One has been my favorite door. I only started using Logic, I think, this year, January this year, thereabout. That was when I started using Logic, and I just took the whole idea, everything I do in Studio One, that's the same thing I just do with Logic, and it works. So that's when I came. That's when I believe that okay, it's not really about the door, but whoever is behind the door. Yeah, I just apply the same idea everywhere, and trust me, it works. It works. It works perfectly fine. So now we've selected all our drums. We've have them. They are all labeled out. Okay, so I want to put icons to them. So I would and color. I always like to put icons and color. So whenever I just take off my eyes and come back, I know that okay, this is where I am. This is where I am now, and this is what I'm doing now. So this kick in, this kick out, go back. Oh, F3, kick in, kick out. Okay. Why is it doing that? Okay, sorry. I have to also I have to also select that option here too before, yeah, for it to stay permanently. Kick in, kick out. So I have to. So yeah, so uh, snail top, snail top. Let me do it here. I think it's bringing me here to do it here. Snail bottom, uh, floor. This is tom one. So we just use rack tom for it. For what did I just do? Are you kidding me? I made a mistake. Okay, let's change that. Okay, snail top, snail bottom. Mm-hmm. Snail bottom, and this is tom one, which is high tom. So we used rack tom for it. So we come straight to floor tom. And there you go. Here you have it. You can also do this with Cubase. I saw a friend of mine doing this with Cubase too. I thought Studio One didn't have this until one day I saw one of my big bros doing it. I'm like, so how did you get like this channel 10 is basically for talking drum, but I think he used it to record the drum room. Yeah, he did. Because he mentioned, I was like, okay, because is talking drum on the channel template on the mixer, but I'm seeing it's like drum room. Maybe they didn't play talking drum that day, so I'm just like, okay, maybe use it for drum room. So I asked him. He said he just placed the microphone on top of the drums. Yeah, yeah, that's what he did. So we're going to name this drum room. So I would want to duplicate this to have it, left and right for stereo width. Uh, so let's go ahead and put. So what do I put on this? 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 I've got a drum room. I've got a drum room. I've got a drum room. Mm, just use the drum set, yeah. So let's do that here too. Drum set. Good. So let's. What channel is this? 11. Okay. Piano. So I also want to duplicate this completely for stereo. It's two. I want it to be, full and heavy. So when the mix comes in, it's going to sound balanced and all. Piano, keyboards. Let me put piano. Okay, piano. So 12 is what again? Okay, this is for the bass. Yep. So this is literally how I set up my session. Oh. This is how I set up everything for mix. Yeah, I have to take out my time, make sure everything is perfectly arranged. Yeah, I would still have to do some scatter stuff. I go scatter a lot of things here. But then, before we get to where I go start the scatter stuff, let's just make sure everything is in place. Now, from 13 to 17 has nothing on it. Let's just make sure we are sure there's nothing on it. Okay, I'm seeing some small signals on 13 and 14. So let's check what that is real quick. Hope it's no noise. Okay. I think they have a backup keyboard on 13. Okay. They have a backup keyboard on 13. So let's name this aux keys. Yep, that's it right there. Keyboards. Let's name these keys. And there we go. So 14 is what? Okay, this is just making noise. 14 is just making noise. So would have to take it off. 15 has nothing, 16 has nothing. So let's mark this. So you just click on 14, then hold shift, click on 16. Oh, sorry. I want to click on 17. So just click on the 14, hold shift, and click on, it works on both Windows and Mac, and click on the 17 to just select all of them at once. Then you just go to press, either you press the shortcut Shift T, or just go to remove selected tracks, which is, you just right click and go to remove selected tracks. This is backup, 18 is backup. Yep. Hey, hey, hey. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun working on this because I like what I'm hearing from the backup singers. Although they are still going to do overdubs, they are coming for overdubs soon. It together too. So let's name this BGV. I think this is a lady's voice, auto also. Yep, that's the auto. BGV, BGV, alto. And this is what BGV what? BGV tenor, BGV tenor. Okay, so that's tenor. This should be alto, yeah. Oh, this is soprano. Sorry. So this is soprano. Soprano. Okay. So 21 to 23 is also empty, but let's cross check to be sure that indeed it is empty. Of course it is. So here, remember the shortcut. You just click, then hold shift and click again so you select everything. Now let's press the shortcut shift T, and we have all of those tracks removed because we don't need them anyways. So we have all of them selected and removed. So this is the lead mic already labeled, and second lead mic. So 26 through 28 or 29. I don't think they have anything on it, but let's make sure they really, really do not have anything on it. So we don't go and delete it. We just pull it back up. I still have the raw file I've sent. So good. So let's just delete these two. Oh, I'm only the wrong shortcut button. Shift T, and there we go. Shift T. Here we go. Shift T this two. So I think this is talk back. 30 is talk back. Let's check again.
Okay, Philip, no, no. Far, Philip.
Okay.
That's all.
This talk back.
Me.
Talk back.
So,
Okay, so
me.
normally I would be expected to take off this talk back, but I don't really like doing that because I'm going to play, like do some work on this stuff here. So I wouldn't want it to be I don't want to guess. I don't want to do guessworks in case of syncopations here and there, so I'll be able to follow up in timing. And lead mic. This is the lead microphone. So I'm just going to put this because we have two leads. So this is one, and this is two, and this is talkback. Yeah. So this is talkback. What do I put for talkback? I want something I can remember. Or others. Let's come down to others. I want something I can remember. Okay. Smiley face is okay. Smiley face is fine for talkback. So yeah, there we go. We have everything labeled and organized. Yeah, from the drums down to the talkback. So what I want to do is the it's already arranged and organized because I have kick in and kick in, I have kick out and kick out, I have snare top on snare top, I have snare bottom on snare bottom. I would usually go and start placing the tracks where I want them to be. Like I'll take the kick to the first track in my sheet, the worksheet, and I'll take kick out like that, just lay them out like that. But let's come down here. After this, I want the bass guitar to be immediately after my drums. So the bass goes first, then auxiliary piano goes second. Then by the time I'll play pads on it, it's going to come before the piano. Piano is last before vocals. For me, that's how I like to arrange them. So I just look at them and I know that okay, here this is where I am at the moment, and this is where I am at the moment. So before